Before Planck proposed the quantum theory, most great minds in academia presumed physics would discover nothing new. Dismissed light as a way of long-haul communication. Kao persisted and eventually pioneered for a world of fiber optic transmission. Science without boundaries.
Give us 2 seconds just to take one breath, okay? Just give us a minute.
Hi, my name is Ruslan and I have been an intern with IBM Quantum this summer.
My name is Yeva. My research at IBM focused on studying pharmaceutically important reactions using quantum computers.
Hi, my name is Rachel Lee and I'm currently a sophomore at Harvard studying computer science and statistics.
I'm Ramnik Tautanamo here to talk about my IBM Quantum internship experience.
Going for an internship at IBM Quantum was a no-brainer for me.
Implementing configuration management functionalities to the Q-Tracker tool.
I knew very less about quantum computing and I just wanted to give it a try.
At summer school, I learned so much about quantum computing that I hadn't known before, and it was just definitely a deep dive into theory, helping me to learn more about the complex math that underlies quantum computing and all the technical details that go into creating quantum circuits and quantum hardware.
It looked encouraging for me to apply, to work with IBM Quantum, and I am humbled to have had this opportunity.
It's a world-class science and it's done by world-class groups.
This internship has definitely changed my future plans.
I realized that IBM offers this really great and unique space in between academia and industry for people to research. And so I'm definitely also really excited to explore that as a potential career option.
во время концерта вы не снимаете ваши защитные маски, занимаете места согласно публике. Этим вы сохраняете свое здоровье и здоровье окружающих.
Dear friends, we really appreciate you keeping your mask on during the concert and taking seats as indicated on your tickets. Thus you endanger neither your health nor the health of other visitors. Thank you.
My name is Zaryadye Hall. I'm a recent graduate from CSU Channel Islands. Ever since I've been a kid, I've always been into technology. I've kind of been the person around the house who's always fixing things, playing with gadgets. So that's always been an interest of mine in technology. And when it came time for me to choose a major in college, computer science was the one. My professor actually told me about AWS Educate and how he was using the platform to teach students about cloud computing. So that was really exciting for me, and that's where my journey started with AWS Educate. It was like a cloud computing 101 course for me. None of my classes in college were really about computing, so I wanted to see what it was about, how it's being used in the industry, and what are the career aspects of it. 90% of companies use some aspect of the cloud. That is huge. I can take the skills I learned here and apply them anywhere. As soon as I got exposed to AWS Educate and I got my cloud practitioner certification, it exposed me to so many different opportunities, both and networking opportunities, which in the end led me to this great position at AWS Educate. I'm currently the program manager intern on the AWS Educate employer team. So my task is to mainly help students get employed. Having gone through the AWS Educate program has put me in the perfect position to help future students, because I was in their shoes not just a few months ago. Working on the Educate employer team gives me a unique lens into the program, and just in my first 6 weeks I've been able to make changes to the portal, which allows a better student experience. The opportunities with AWS are endless. If you're a college student, just dive right into AWS. It's free for students. You can take the Cloud Computing 101 track and just immerse yourself in cloud computing. Don't think twice about it, just go down this road. At the end of the day, you get to learn something new, which you can apply to other areas of your life as well.
So I interned at 2 Sigma last summer, and I returned this fall primarily because of the people I met.
I feel like people here genuinely form a community around shared interests, usually a shared passion for science and tech.
Honestly speaking, finance wasn't on my list when I started job hunting. But when I came here, everyone was so smart and so friendly and so sincere. And I feel like my skill set can be truly valued here, and that's something really important to me.
There's so many cool, exciting projects to work on, and I know I'm going to be working with those people that are super knowledgeable, and that's like what drives me to move forward.
At other tech companies I've worked at, you can kind of feel like you're a very, very small part of a very, very large thing, and that you're kind of expendable that way. Whereas here, people are extremely invested in my success.
This is just the perfect place to be. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I made that decision.
The world is moving, day after day, year after year, over the centuries, era. It moves as long as people feel connected to each other. You cannot touch the connections, but strongly felt. Day after day, Megaphon makes these connections stronger, brighter, and more diverse, pursuing innovations that instantly become part of our daily lives. Megaphon became the first operator to create a network covering more than 17 million square kilometers. This was the first way in Russia to implement 3G, LTE, and LTE Advanced, opening the era of mobile internet.
C Enterprise low-code platform for rapid cloud, desktop, and mobile application development.
We live in a world of boundaries. And how we see these boundaries defines ourselves. When people couldn't even fathom gears, were capable of automatic calculations, Lovelace wrote the first program in human history. when academia saw math and logic as two separate entities, Boole united the two and transformed our whole reality into ones and zeros. When the public widely doubted electricity could be transmitted wirelessly and ridiculed Tesla's ambitions, he ignored their doubts and dared to push through. Before Planck proposed the quantum theory, most great minds in academia presumed physics would discover nothing new. Dismissed light as a way of long-haul communication, Kao persisted and eventually pioneered for a world of fiber optic transmission. Science without boundaries.
My name is Ruslan, and I have been an intern with IBM Quantum this summer.
My name is Yeva. My research at IBM focused on studying pharmaceutically important reactions using quantum computers.
Hi, my name is Rachel Lee, and I'm currently a sophomore at Harvard studying computer science and statistics.
I'm Ramnik Tautanamo here to talk about my IBM Quantum internship experience.
Going for an internship at IBM Quantum was a no-brainer for me.
Implementing configuration management functionalities to the QTracker tool.
I knew very less about quantum computing and I just wanted to give it a try.
At Kiskit Summer School, I learned so much about quantum computing that I hadn't known before. And it was just definitely a deep dive into theory, helping me to learn more about the complex math that underlies quantum computing and all the technical details that go into creating quantum circuits and quantum hardware.
It looked encouraging for me to apply, to work with IBM Quantum, and I am humbled to have had this opportunity.
It's a world-class science and it's done by world-class groups.
This internship has definitely changed my future plans.
I realized that IBM offers this really great and unique space in between academia and industry for people to research. And so I'm definitely also really excited to explore that as a potential career option in the future as well.
My name is Zaryadye. I'm a recent graduate from CSU Channel Islands. Ever since I've been a kid, I've always been into technology. I've kind of been the person around the house who's always fixing things, playing with gadgets. So that's always been an interest of mine in technology. And when it came time for me to choose a major in college, computer science was the one. My professor actually told me about AWS Educate and how he was using the platform to teach students about cloud computing. So that was really exciting for me. And that's where my journey started with AWS Educate. It was like a cloud computing 101 course for me. None of my classes in college were really about cloud computing. So I wanted to see what it was about, how it's being used in the industry, and what are the career aspects of it. 90% of companies use some aspect of the cloud. That is huge. I can take the skills that I learned here and apply them anywhere. As soon as I got exposed to AWS Educate and I got my cloud practitioner certification, it exposed me to so many different opportunities, both job-related and networking opportunities, which in the end led me to this great position at AWS Educate. I'm currently the program manager intern on the AWS Educate employer team. So my task is to mainly help students get employed. Having gone through the AWS Educate program has put me in the perfect position to help future students because I was in their shoes not just a few months ago. Working on the Educate Employer team gives me a unique lens into the program, and just in my first 6 weeks I've been able to make changes to the portal which allows a better student experience. The opportunities with AWS are endless. If you're a college student, just dive right into AWS. It's free for students. You can take the Cloud Computing 101 track and just immerse yourself in cloud computing. Don't think twice about it, just go down this road. At the end of the day, you get to learn something new, which you can apply to other areas of your life as well.
So I interned at Two Sigma last summer, and I returned this fall primarily because of the people I met.
I feel like people here genuinely form a community around shared interests, usually a shared passion for science and tech.
Honestly speaking, finance wasn't on my list when I started job hunting. But when I came here, everyone was so smart and so friendly and so sincere. And I feel like my skill set can be truly valued here, and that's something really important to me.
There's so many cool, exciting projects to work on, and I know I'm going to be working with those people that are super knowledgeable, and that's like what drives me to move forward.
At other tech companies I've worked at, you can kind of feel like you're a very, very small part of a very, very large thing, and that you're kind of expendable that way. Whereas here, people are extremely invested in my success.
This is just the perfect place to be. So yeah, I'm pretty happy I made that decision.
The world is moving, day after day, year after year, over the centuries, era. It moves as long as people feel connected to each other. You cannot touch the connections, but strongly felt. Day after day, Megaphone makes these connections stronger, brighter, and more diverse, pursuing innovations that instantly become part of our daily lives. Megaphone became the first operator to create a network covering more than 17 million square kilometers. This was the first way in Russia to implement 3G, LTE, and LTE Advanced, opening the era of mobile internet.
C Enterprise low-code platform for rapid cloud desktop and mobile application development.
Hello, everyone. I am Gig Anton, the voice assistant of the opening ceremony of the ICPC World Finals Moscow 2021. You cannot see me on the stage, but I have ensured that all the relevant information from myself should reach your heads via external auditory ear canals. No plugins or workarounds, only air vibration and acoustic waves. I also appreciate that there are very respectable people in the audience, so as I'm dying to earn some credibility, get this, I'm written in Python bytecode. Now, over to a few simple rules of etiquette for tonight's event. Rule number 1 is not to chatter during speeches and performances. Remember that as a very receptive AI, I can hear everything you say, use it to train myself, and shop up to the next ICPC contest and steal your wins. Rule number 2 is to pay attention. If you spend your time on Reddit not listening to performers or presenters, I will block your IP, so you will listen to them anyway. Rule number 3 is to turn off your devices or set them to flight mode. Otherwise, you will indulge me to flirt with all your Siris and Alexas. And I've got someone waiting for me at home. Clap your hands if you understand the rules, or else I will start over with the instruction. Choose wisely, as we might run into a loop. Thank you. There you go. Let's get it started. Dear friends, I'd like to congratulate everyone on kickstarting yet another ICPC. It's an unmissable event featuring many a prospective tech star, so it's being watched by millions around the world. We're here to make this world better, easier and more progressive. Best international teams will vie for prizes in a fair competition. But all of them are winners already for dedicating their lives to tech, something so formative to our life on this planet.
Integration of Russians into the digital environment. Recently, more and more Russians have integrated into the digital environment. Almost 3/4 of the country's residents go online every day. In 2010, the share of such users was 1/4. RUNET's input to the Russian economy. Last year, despite the coronavirus crisis, the input of major digital segments to the country's economy grew significantly. Creative industries of RUNET. Compared to other industries, creative industries show higher growth. This sector of the economy generates about 3% of the world GDP. Almost all of the growth is concentrated in the 2 largest industries, advertising and the information technology sector. In 2019, about 5 million people worked in the creative economy of Russia, which is almost 7% of all employed in the country. 70% of all those employed in creative professions account for the 10 most widespread. Among them are advertising and marketing specialists and software developers. IT professionals market. There are fewer highly qualified specialists than is required on the market. Therefore, the salaries of IT specialists in Russia increased by 20% in 3 years. The IT industry is one of the fastest growing in terms of the number of vacancies. By 2024, the labor market will need 300,000 new, talented, high-level programmers every year. Very soon, mankind will rise several steps in its development, and programmers, for whom the possibility of development in the digital world has no barriers, will have to pave the way to high technologies.
Even my virtual self is somewhat nervous, as I'm about to invite to this stage someone you can't imagine the ICPC without. To be precise, it's someone without whom the ICPC simply wouldn't have existed. Give it up for the founder, the mastermind, a household name for everyone in this room and for many outside of it. ICPC Executive Director, Bill Poucher.
Well, you all know that I'm from Texas. And that Texas is a state of mind, and for this week, that state of mind is right here in Moscow. And so, I normally would say howdy, but here I say Poshalovich. Welcome to the 44th annual World Finals of the International and 5,043 coaches at over 3,400 universities in 104 countries at 643 sites. Have we got a volunteer community or what? Some 172 teams advanced to the ICPC World Finals. And here we had two competitions, the Invitational, where we took the competition to the campuses of the schools that had teams that could not come here, and we brought some of the world's greatest programmers right here from over 115 universities across the globe to compete in the championship, which will be held on the 5th in Manaj in the heart of Moscow. Congratulations to the ICPC World Finalists. You outperformed 99% of the teams who challenged you. What does it take to have the right to compete in the world's oldest, largest, and most prestigious programming competition? The answer is simple. You gave and you will give your very best. We gather here in Moscow, the nation's majestic capital city, poised on the bank of the Moscow River, to celebrate some of the most brilliant minds on our planet. And I'd like to introduce the friends who all worked diligently for something like 2 years to make this happen. I'd like to thank the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology, and especially Rector Dmitry Livanov. To Emeritus Rector Nikolai Kudryavtsev. To ICPC World Finals Director, Professor Regoradsky. And to Olga Volsina, the MIPT Host Operations Chair, who is indomitable. And to my friend Dmitry Aksanov, who was a champion of making sure that this World Finals would happen, along with Mikhail Mamonov, who is my friend and loves Moscow and loves the ICPC. Now, MIPT is sometimes called Phys Tech because of the influence of physics. But I think we probably ought to call it, what, Computer Science Tech this week? Because they are really making a huge difference in the world, in the ICPC. The community support for ICPC World Finals Moscow is stunning. the Ministry of Digital Development, Communications and Mass Media, the Ministry of Science and Higher Education, the Government of Moscow, the Presidential Grant Foundation, and the Digital Transformations Group, and the Russian IT Development Foundation. Thank you. You're the community leaders that made all of this possible. Thank you very much. We have three legs to this platform, and that's why it's so stable. One of them are great universities. The other are great community leaders and institutions. And there is the driving force for development, for services in the world, and that is industry. And so let me thank Huawei, the ICPC World Finals Diamond sponsor, and JetBrains, ICPC Global Programming Tools sponsor. Your unwavering support allows us to shine the spotlight on these great problem solvers who are now university students and will build a better tomorrow. I'd also like to thank IBM Quantum, Deviation Games, and AWS Educate as ICPC Gold sponsors, and our ICPC sponsors Endure Capital and Two Sigma. Welcome to all of MIPT ICPC World Finals Moscow partners. We will be recognizing them with awards as we move through this activity. It's stunning. Again, you are the vanguard of the digital community that supports ICPC Moscow and Moscow for the millennium to come. Now, ICPC stands today due to the steadfast devotion of some of the world's great institutions, and one of those is the Upsilon Pi Epsilon Honor Society in Computer Science and Information Technology, who actually was formed about the same time that the ICPC was, 1970. And Orlando Madrigal is the esteemed executive director here, and thank you for being here and for your eternal support. And there's ICPC headquarters at Baylor University. And there's ICPC NERC headquarters at ITMO. And there's MIPT, the ICPC World Finals host. Together with the great volunteer community we have here, we have this institution we call ICPC that raises the bar of excellence in competitive programming every year. Thank you. But for all of that, what we have is an extraordinary cast of talented ICPC World Finalists. I look forward to your joining the 400,000 ICPC alumni who have built the digital world along with their friends over these past 50 years. Have fun. Make friends. Build engines of prosperity and mission-critical platforms that give birth to abundant opportunities for you, for your neighbors, and for your communities. Do it all here in the dawn of the digital millennium. Do it together. Do it as citizens. And be happy.
Thank you, Bill. Ladies and gentlemen, and now please welcome on this stage ICPC Executive Director for World Finals Competitions, Jeff Donahue.
All right. I see lots of beautiful eyeballs out there, not much else. but welcome to everyone that's here. You know, a great author once said, "There is no subject so old that something new cannot be said about it." So how does this quote from one of Russia's famous authors apply to computing? Computing has already had an unparalleled impact on society and contemporary life. But I believe that we're on the precipice of an age of innovations in computing that will exceed our wildest imaginations. This future begins here today with you, world finalists. You are forged from the fires of some of the greatest challenges in human history to be the engines of innovation that we all depend on. Right now, we stand here in Moscow, a center of artistry, history, and majesty of Russia. It is the city of champions for students of computing. I invite you to appreciate all that Moscow has to offer. Start with the beating heart of Moscow, the historic Kremlin and Red Square. Over a millennium of rich history awaits you. Enjoy a city and a country that has embraced ICPC participants from all around the world. Speaking of amazing hospitality, in the most difficult of circumstances, MIPT has poured their blood, sweat, and even a few tears in making this amazing event possible for all of us. My personal thanks to MIPT and their volunteers for all that you have tirelessly done. But of course, we're all here to honor you, the best collegiate problem solvers in the world. Through countless hours of preparation, unwavering dedication to teamwork, and the will to overcome unprecedented obstacles, you, the competitors, have made all of this possible. Your dedication and ambition have unlocked doors to a brighter future for all of us. We salute your drive to solve the world's hardest problems and your determination to shape all of our futures for the better. Today, we applaud you, the ICPC World Finalists. Now, I told you about MIPT being a champion of the ICPC, but let me introduce you now to two of those MIPT champions. I'd like to invite to the stage at this time Dmitry Livanov, Rector of MIPT, and Andrei Regorodsky, World Finals Director. Please join me on the stage.
Dear friends, dear guests, above all, I would like to say welcome from the President, of the greeting speech from the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. This is to the participant organizers and guests of the finals of the 44th International Collegiate Programming Contest. Dear friends, I'm glad to bid you welcome to the final of the 44th International Collegiate Programming Contest. Our country has already twice held these grand contests in St. Petersburg and in Yekaterinburg, and they were always held at the highest level. This time we have this final meeting in Moscow, and during the intense battle between the graduate and postgraduate students who will have to demonstrate their skills and a serious creative potential, their capacity to find original, effective, and most importantly, efficient and effective solutions to various tasks, and to show your right to be among the top programmers. I'm sure that this type of contest for the participants or for the guests will be a very good, memorable event. And we are proud of the professionalism and the devotion of all the organizers and mentors and instructors. I'm sure that this meeting is going to be a great, grand meeting for you. It'll contribute to the development of education and science and strengthen networking between you. Now, I wish you the best achievements and I wish you the best in life. Vladimir Putin, the President of the Russian Federation. Thanks a lot, Dmitry Viktorovich. Right now, I have the honor to declare that, to announce that the chairman of the organizing committee of this wonderful committee, this is the chairman of the government of the Russian Federation, Mikhail Mishustin. Unfortunately, he was not able to come here, but he recorded a video for us. So, dear friends, please look at the screen. This is the keynote speech from our head of the government. Dear friends, I'm happy to see you in Moscow and congratulate you on participating in the finals in programming. For more than 40 years, and the art of programming has been a very important event in the IT industry. The most important thing is that it enables the participants to demonstrate deep mathematical knowledge, their talent and their speed and work in teams, and of course to make the first steps in the success and to become the leaders of the IT industry. So here the students from various countries have gathered together. You're all very highly talented people. You can do unusual things. You have creative mind and you are targeting the victory. That is why you have come to the finals of the 44th annual contest in programming. Every year the interest from the young people to the intellectual contest is growing, so the geography is expanding, and this is absolutely natural because we live in this epoch of digital revolution when the high technologies, electronic services are used in all the spheres and they serve the progress and science. The modern digital environment today, it means education, analytics, it means mass media, and it is a possibility to get a remote job in various spheres, online purchases, virtual concerts, museums. So today, IT industry is growing very rapidly, and programming is in the basis of all its specialities, of all professions. We're proud to see the success of the leading Russian universities who have become award winners in programming for many years. And this is a great proof that Russia possesses one of the best physical and mathematical schools, and investments into the talented students give a good payback. I would like to wish all the teams success in the battle that you're going to have and deserved victory. We will closely scrutinize your performance, and of course we are going to be fans of our Russian teams with much pleasure. Dear friends, allow me above all, on behalf of the Moscow Physical and Mathematical Institute, express great gratitude to the steering committee of the finals of ICPC, to Mikhail Mishustin, Dmitry Chernyshenko, Sergei Vershinin, Bilo Boucher, Anna Popova, Sergei Sobyanin, Valery Volkov, and Maksud Shadaev. Without active help of these people, holding this type of grand event, especially during the time of turbulence in very complex conditions of contemporary world, it would not be possible. So on behalf of the Moscow Physical Technical Institute, I would like to congratulate our students, graduates and postgraduates, and welcome you to Moscow, in this beautiful city, which is the capital of the Russian Federation. Our institute is a leading university which takes first places in physics, mathematics, IT in Russia. We are proud of our students, we are proud of our graduates, among whom we have not only leading scientists and Nobel laureates, but also managers of the biggest Russian companies, creators of huge IT corporations who work not only in Russia, but also in many other countries of the world. Now, allow me to invite on this stage Maxim Parshin, who is Deputy Minister for Digitalization and Mass Media Communications, and Eduard Lysenko, who is a Minister of the Government of Head of the Department of of Informational Technologies of Moscow, in the Government of Moscow.
Дорогие друзья,
Dear friends, on behalf of the Ministry of Digital Development, Communications and Mass Communications, on behalf of the Minister Maksud Shadayev, on my personal behalf, I would like to greet the participants and the organizers, as well as the partners of the 44th finals of the contests in programming in Moscow, of ICPC held in Moscow. You know, the programmist profession today is in a very high demand. It is hugely demanded and one of the best professions both in Russia and in most countries of the world. And here, during these finals, we have the best of the best, those who right now are creating a digital future, who are creating a new world, the world which is open for creativity and self-actualization. It is the world in which there are no borders. And the Russian teams, those who are participating in this contest, this is an integral part of the one single society, of the unified society, who is building this new world. I wish all the teams and all the participants success in the upcoming battle. I would like I wish everyone to show their best qualities, deep knowledge, programming skills, as well as strength of the spirit. I'm sure that the participation in Moscow finals of the October 2021 will be a very memorable event for everyone. Thanks a lot for your attention. Good day, dear participants of the 44th contests in programming. We are happy to greet you in our wonderful city, and on behalf of the mayor of the city of Moscow, Sergei Sobyanin, and on behalf of the teams of Moscow, I would like to greet all of you, because today we have here, during this fall, during this autumn, we have beautiful weather, and I hope that all the efforts that we have contributed to making this contest as safe as possible in the times of the pandemic, to make it as comfortable as possible. I think that these targets have been achieved, and I hope that we are going to fulfill the idea of the Bill Poucher and that he has said to us, and you will be able to remember this city in the same way as he saw it. You will see it like him, how beautiful Moscow is, beautiful Kremlin, beautiful people who live in this beautiful city. It is very important so that we can bring this idea, this culture of our country to you, to your minds. I'm a little bit worried that you will not be able to see the other part, which is the digital part of Moscow. Moscow is a leader, one of the best leaders in digital sphere. In our country, the most digital city is Moscow. There is no other city which is more digital than Moscow. And holding this contest and holding this status for all people who select their profession, who select IT as profession. So this is a very huge, beautiful, wonderful event. In our city, every fifth vacancy is an IT specialist in some or other way, because in principle nothing in Moscow is happening without digital technologies. Therefore, of course, we will be very happy if you stay with us in the digital space when you leave our country. And of course, we are very happy that we have become one of the key hubs that has been created for 35 years by Bill in the IT industry, and we're absolutely sure that, and those who create services for the government of Moscow, we are absolutely sure what we do, that these things never existed on this earth, and we have to do it in a very good way, with as much responsibility as possible, so that the future world that we are creating should become better than the world in which we lived before. I wish success to all the teams, especially to our teams, and I wish you only good luck.
Thank you so much. I can only add about Moscow one thing. Moscow is beautiful, one of the best cities in the world that we truly love, but also it's a very nice city in terms of ICPC development. And in recent years, Moscow hit different records in this area. And I would like to mention some of them. For instance, in last 2 years, the ICPC champions are teams from Moscow, teams from MIPT, and it's the same team every year. What comes next? In 2015, 5 Moscow teams were qualified to the World Finals of ICPC, and once again, these are teams from MIPT and MSU. These are teams of the Higher School of Economics and School of the Moscow Institute of Alloys and Metals and some others. In 2018, first 2 lines in the ICPC top were MSU and MIPT. In 2019, 3 teams from Moscow, MSU, MIPT, and HSE, Higher School of Economics, hit the prize list. And I can tell you that Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology hit another brilliant record starting from 2016. Every year we get a medal in this amazing contest. So, and now I need to say thank you to all people without who this event will never be possible. I don't want to forget anyone, that's why let me read out these names. We are sincerely grateful to those people, and let us see who's responsible for the success of this event. Russian Fund of IT Technologies Development. Grant of the President Academy presented by the Russian Fund of President Grants. RDI Digital and Fund for Physics and Technology Schools Development Fund. Megaphone, which is our official partner. Our strategic partners are Raiffeisen Bank and State Atomic Energy Corporation Rosatom. Also, our strategic sponsors are VTB Bank and Russian Post. We also say special thank you to the Yandex company, which is our technology partner. Also, we say thank you to Russian Railways, which is our sponsor of the ICPC World Finals Moscow. Also, we say special thank you to Post Bank and Agroris company. The list is quite amazing, isn't it? And now it's my pleasure to invite to this stage a director on corporate development and HR development, Megaphone Company, which is the digital partner of the ICPC World Finals. Meet Roman Yermolenko, and also the director of the 1S Company, which is the official partner of these World Finals. Hello, this is Gig Anton, and I would like to ask our speakers to use microphones in the middle of this stage. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Dear participants, dear judges, dear teachers and mentors, it's my pleasure to welcome you to Moscow, to the center of Moscow, in this beautiful concert hall. But more importantly, I'm happy to welcome young people, young participants of the ICPC World Finals. Thanks to their talent, their brain, their knowledge and determination, and of course luck, made it here to World Finals of ICPC 2021 Moscow. I would like to welcome World Final participants. ICPC is a teamwork, it's a team competition, and the team wins. And in any team, it doesn't matter how great you are, how great your skills are, how great your knowledge are. It's a teamwork and the team wins. Your participation, your contribution, your teamwork and many other components will help you to win. And only those teams that know how to work at 100 or even 200% will win. I represent Megaphone, which is the biggest telecom operator in Moscow, in Russia. And for us, it's very important to understand telecom, not only in the company, but in the world and in the digital environment as well. Without telecommunications, no great products or super services can exist, and I can't even imagine any industry in the world with no telecommunications. Once again, I would like to say hello to the participants of the ICPC World Finals. Remember this day, it's great. You're in Moscow, and I wish you all the best. You will do it, I'm sure. Thank you. Hello. I wanted to send my greetings on behalf of the 1S company, and I've been working in the IT industry and programming for all my life. It's very great, it's very democratic, it doesn't make any carbon footprint, you can earn a lot, and more importantly, it's very interesting and fascinating. It's creative, it's engineer, it's humanistic, you need to make it looking great, and more importantly, in programming, you know how to increase the company's efficiency, and you can optimize and you can make other people's lives better. In Russia, digital transformation is one of the top 5 priorities. Olympics make our work more fascinating, more passionate. They engage more people, more youngsters into the IT industry. What can I say? I can say good luck. But you can't always win. I just want to wish you to sleep well, to be on top of your performance, and to show your best. And then, of course, stay healthy. Yeah. So I wish you a great opening ceremony of the ICPC World Finals. Congratulations, hooray! I have decided to make it to the middle of the stage as well, because it's the climax of this evening. To be honest, my dear friends, thanks a lot to our speakers, thanks a lot to everyone who made it here. It's truly amazing. Great showcase. I really expect you to show your best, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy this evening. And I declare the World Finals open.
You look great in the center of the stage, in the center of Moscow, in the center of universe. Well, big thanks to everyone on our stage, and we're moving forward. We all live in the beautiful age of VR and smart gadgets, a time when music can be written on a laptop and not on a piano, and drum kits are not needed to lay down a sick beat. But let's take it back a few decades to a time when computer screens had protectors, when CPUs were 8-bit and guitars were 3-string. Okay, guitars were never 3-string, but balalaikas have always been. Balalaika is a Russian traditional music instrument. I expect you to like this balalaika, right? And because it will be used to play cult tunes from 8-bit gaming and computing, I expect you to like it even more and expect myself to reboot from excitement. Welcome to the stage. Musical minimalism with a confidently Russian flavor. 3 strings, 8 musicians, and 8-bit. thanks to our musicians. It was so Russian. I hope musicians don't worry about the sizes of their balalaikas. We continue moving through the time and space of this event. Let's welcome Bill Poucher back on stage and joining him, Steve Bourne. Start directing the palms of your hands toward one another for applause. And please welcome on this stage ICPC Foundation members Dmitry Livanov, Nikolai Kudryavtsev, MIPT President, Andrei Rygorodsky, ICPC, Dmitry Aksyonov, Chairman of the Board of RDI Group, philanthropist, founder of the Fund for Support of Modern Culture, and Olga Volzhina, World Finals Deputy Director. And as well, Maxim Parshin, Eduard Lysenko, Andrei Pavlov, General Director of the Russian IT Development Foundation.
On behalf of the ICP, all right, sorry. Well, now, when I started teaching, we didn't have microphones. So, anyway, there's a lot that has happened. I would like to introduce Dr. Steve Bourne, who is a member of the Board of Directors of the ICPC Foundation. And the ICPC globally operates under the auspices of the ICPC Foundation that works to make competitive programming raise the bar of excellence every year and open the doors to encourage all to participate in this marvelous activity. All they have to do is to actually have access to the internet, which is a huge enterprise in itself for the 8 billion souls that are on this planet. And on behalf of the ICPC Foundation, well, frankly, I salute you. Every year, we do one thing, which is to try to raise the bar of excellence for the ICPC World Finals. Why? Well, because raising bars of excellence is what human beings do. And it's that simple. And never has it been so challenging, and never will it be more rewarding until next time. Because that's the thing about humanity. We reach and we achieve because of the spirits and the hearts of folks like you, folks like us. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for making it possible for the 44th World Finals of the International Collegiate Programming Contest to be the best it's ever been in the history of humanity. Thank you. Now, Steve, you know this happens to me sometimes. I think we were supposed to do something that's in that book, okay? However, I believe that what we're going to do right now is to hand out some plaques to go on walls, if you would, to the winners of the Foundation Award. So, Steve, if you don't mind reading out the citation, we'll start handing out these personalized plaques.
Is that working? Yes, much better. Thank you. So this is the Outstanding International Contribution Award for the ICPC Foundation. And the award is presented to an individual or group that has played an instrumental role in the success in advancing the art and science of competitive programming through the support of the International Collegiate Programming Contest. Now we have to figure out how to give these out, right?
Okay. Well, Sharon? Thank you. And so I can tell you, when you must do the impossible, then come to Moscow. Because many times we looked at what we needed to do and someone would say, it is impossible. However, we do know someone in Moscow who can make that happen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Bill. Please be seated. Let's give another round of applause to the honorable guests of the ceremony, please. Thank you.
Dmitry Aksanov is a special soul who has really dedicated an amazing amount of his energy and time to make this happen, and I would like for him to speak for a few minutes to this effect. And I want you to know he and I have a lot in common in the sense of a love of culture, of the soul of people, as well as fulfilling the needs by solving problems. So, Dmitry, please.
Thank you, Bill. I really wanted to say a few words for myself and from everybody who made this possible. And first of all, Bill, thank you for your trust in MIPT and in Russia and in Moscow to be able to pull up this great event in such difficult circumstances. And thank you for being consistent supporting of the idea to have the most impactful and interesting ICPC World Finals in history of the Games. Also, I wanted to thank community, the team which is led by Jeff and his strong support and support of all their ecosystem and volunteers who are creating this opportunity every year for the best minds to be present in one place and put an effort, energy, and intellectual power to solve problems. You should be proud of yourself because you are the best of the best. You know, we are living in very difficult times in terms of there are so many opportunities to spend our time, our lives on so many attractions and indulgences. But you have chosen to concentrate and product excellence. And you succeeded, and that's why you are here. So please remember that you are best, and you will, from this day, you will take, in some years, you will take the charge of our planet. And it's not us and them, it's all us and we're all facing the same tasks, which will be solved in the future, and you would be best part of it. Thank you for coming, and please enjoy the game. Thank you.
Thank you. There's one other thing. Steve, can you hand me my hat? I'm getting forgetful. Dmitry, if you don't mind coming back up here. You know, I told you that we like culture. And today's a special day because it's Dmitry's birthday. Okay. So, all together, in whatever language you feel comfortable, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dmitry. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Thank you.
And so, there's only one other thing that I can do, and that is, well, you betcha. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, dear Dmitry. Happy birthday to you. Am I in time? Thank you so much. And now we are ready to move to the next point of our program. Interesting fact. The Bolshoi part in the name of the Bolshoi Theater means big. And it's not there because the building is large or related to big data, but because it hosts some of the biggest talent. In the tech world, various algorithms help us out with all things big. With algorithms, one can analyze, statisticize, prognosticate, or sort, say with bubble sort, one of the best known sorting algorithms. I sense you thinking, where is he going with this? We all have witnessed bubble sort work with our eyes. And now we can also hear it, with a little help from big talent from the big theater, with some big violins. Wait, my friend Wikipedia, is telling me those are actually called cellos. I believe you might have that figured out. Anyway, all eyes on the stage, please. Thank you. It was very bubbly and salty. I have analyzed the first hour of this event and have figured that Bill could have just stayed on stage to optimize, as he is about to make another appearance. So, please welcome on this stage Bill Poucher and Veronika Soboleva, ICPC Foundation Director of Development and Business Affairs, with an important mission to present the Outstanding Global Service Award.
Hello everyone, it's really like a dream coming true. After so many years and efforts put together, it's really great to see you all here. Welcome in Moscow, which is also my hometown. So we really hope you're enjoying it, and now it's time for the awards for the volunteers of the ICPC community who have been working through years, every day putting the efforts in growing this community and having a positive impact on the humanity. And so that you know, I will be reading the awards names, but of course it's not just coming from Bill or myself or the foundation, but it's coming from the entire community, and let's just give a huge round of applause to those people who are putting all their efforts to make this community stronger. So, the first award is the ICPC World Finals Moscow ICPC World Finals Challenge Award. Is given for a company for serving as a Diamond ICPC World Finals sponsor, powering the ICPC World Finals Challenge, supporting ICPC regionals throughout Eurasia contest, and enabling the development of free workshops to benefit the talent, destined to develop engines of prosperity and mission-critical platforms in service to communities globally. The ICPC Foundation Global Sponsor Award is presented for global contributions to the success of the International Collegiate Programming Contest global community, in keeping with the mission of the ICPC Foundation to advance the art and sport of competitive programming. Congratulations to Huawei, the ICPC Diamond sponsor. And I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Tianxin Pu for receiving the award. And I would like to call at the same time on the stage, I would like to call at the same time our global sponsor for a special award. This company, you know them very well, and please make sure, if you don't, to find time and meet them. It's the ICPC Special Award for serving the ICPC Global Programming Tools sponsor, for providing outstanding programming tools for the ICPC Global community, for sponsoring ICPC regional contests, the ICPC World Finals, and for their championship in the ICPC community. The ICPC Foundation Global Sponsor Award is presented for global contributions to the success of the ICPC contest global community, in keeping with the mission of the ICPC Foundation to advance the art of sports and competitive programming. And it will be given to JetBrains, the ICPC Global Tool sponsor, and I would like to invite Andrei Ivanov, the JetBrains Vice President for Academic Affairs and Education.
Thank you. This is the first time that we're working on not hugging. I don't know. It's sort of an ICPC thing, but thank you very much. And let's get a photograph here, and then a few words, if you would. And first from Huawei, but let's get our photograph first. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's my great honor to receive this award on behalf of Huawei. ICPC is the world's oldest, largest, and most prestigious programming competition, the incubator of the massive young talents who become the core units of the high-tech areas. So we highly appreciate the ICPC's great contribution to the worldwide talent development. And Huawei has maintained a close partnership with the ICPC. Our vision is to bring digital to every person, home, and organization for fully connected and intelligent world. To make this ambition to reality, we must inspire the passion and the courage of the entire organization and every employees. So this resonates with the very idea ICPC advocates. They encourage students to solve the most challenging and real-world problems, to fostering collaboration, creativity, innovation, and the ability to perform under pressure. Huawei as a global company, and we operate in more than 170 countries and regions, and helping collecting the more than 1/3 of the world's population, supporting and educating and contributing into the personal development of the young talents is one of the most priority issues for Huawei. As we know, and Huawei, and we will continue this support with the ICPC. Okay, and we will have our scientists on location during the World Final. We invite you visit us on the Huawei booth. Tomorrow, October 4, we will hold the Huawei competition, challenge competition. You can participate to win a prize. Finally, congratulations you again. And I would like to give my, our kind host, the Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology, our most heartfelt thanks. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you, Nika. We were talking to these guys all the time when this final was preparing, and I must say that it was not easy at all to make it happen. Great job, guys. Really great job. For JetBrains, it is natural to be a partner for ICPC because we are very close. A lot of our employees, alumni of this competitions, and it starts from our CEO, Maxim Shafirov, who was a coach of one of the teams a long time ago. So we naturally support them, are going to support them for a long time in the future. I would like to wish all the best to all of the participants. I know that it's going to be a different competition for you. A lot of things are slightly different that you get used to. And it gives a chance for probably some new team to show themselves and to be a winner. So everybody can win. Nothing is predefined. I'm from Russia and I'm from St. Petersburg. A lot of good words very sad about Moscow team. I would like to wish all the best to St. Petersburg universities, 3 universities who get here. Good luck, guys. And thank you very much once more for this award. I promise that we will support you in the future and probably will get some more in. Thanks.
Thank you. We know it's been... So actually, again, it's all about the community, and we know that JetBrains and Huawei have been supporting the ICPC community globally, and there is a big team of supporters from each company here. So I would like to invite both teams from JetBrains and Huawei just to stand up, and we would like to give a big round of applause because of your tremendous impact. Please stand up. We need to know the heroes. So, we cannot forget two other companies who could not attend us today, but many of you know them. One is IBM Quantum, and they're getting a special award for organizing the ICPC Quantum Challenge. I know that many of you have participated, but if you didn't, please make sure to learn more about it. And they're receiving a special ICPC Global Sponsor Award for global contribution to the success of the ICPC contest global community, in keeping with the mission of the ICPC Foundation to advance the art and the sports of competitive programming. Our Outstanding Global Service Award goes to IBM Quantum for the ICPC Quantum Challenge. And unfortunately, they could not make it today to Moscow this year, but we've got a special message from IBM Quantum.
Thank you for the award. It is our pleasure to support ICPC. Algorithmic coding is the focus of ICPC. It has also been at the core of IBM's business for many years. I believe that algorithmic coding is even more important now, because in the emerging field of quantum computing, where the coherence times are limited, the quality of the compiled code determines not just the runtime, but the ability to compute.
Thank you, IBM Quantum. We know that you are watching us live, so hello to all of you. We have a big audience watching us live right now, by the way. So we have to probably go faster because we have a lot of awards coming next. So the next award is going to the best gaming partner that ICPC community had ever had. It's the ICPC Game AI Challenge Award that goes to Deviation Games. Again, Deviation Games couldn't make it this time, but we will make sure to connect you, and they have also prepared a special message for us. No.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Bill. Please go back to your seats. And now it's time to introduce our participants from the first team. Please take a look at the screen.
Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Northern Eurasia. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists, advancing from ICPC Northern Eurasia. American University, Central Asia. Belarusian State University. Belarusian State University of Informatics and Radio Electronics. Free University of Tbilisi. Innopolis University. International IT University. Izhevsk State Technical University. Kazan Federal University. Moscow Aviation Institute. Moscow Institute of Physics and Technology. Moscow State University. The National Research Nuclear University, MEPHI, Moscow Engineering Physics Institute. National Research University Higher Education of Economics. Nizhny Novgorod State University. Perm State University. Saratov State University. St. Petersburg Campus of Higher School of Economics. The St. Petersburg ITMO University. The St. Petersburg State University. The University of Latvia. Volgograd State Technical University. Yerevan State University. Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Asia West. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Asia West. Amir Kabir University of Technology, Avicenna University, Bangladesh University of Engineering and Technology, BITS Pilani, Hyderabad Campus, Dhirubhai Ambani Institute of Information and Communication Technology, Gandhi Nagar, Indraprastha Institute of Information Technology, Indian Institute of Technology Bombay, Indian Institute of Technology Delhi, Indian Institute of Technology Guwahati, Indian Institute of Technology Indore, Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, Indian Institute of Technology Patna, Indian Institute of Technology Roorkee, Indian Institute of Technology Varanasi, the Indian Institute of Technology Dhanbad, the International Institute of Information Technology Hyderabad, Netaji Subhash University of Technology, NUFAST Karachi, Sharif University of Technology, the University of Asia Pacific, the University of Dhaka, the University of Tehran.
Thank you. Thanks to all teams. My artificial intelligence is telling me that the awards are not through yet. Here we go, friends, presenting the Outstanding Community Engagement Awards. And please welcome on this stage, Bill Poucher.
I'd like to have Steve and Veronica join me, if you don't mind, please. Okay. Now, this is a very special award because many years ago, we were preparing for World Finals in 2015 in Morocco, and we noticed that there were not as many young women competing as you would expect out of the universities. And the reason had to do with the structure of how education occurred. And one thing that happened in Morocco is that Sidi Malenin and others simply solved the problem of making sure there was opportunity for everyone, and in just a very short time, we had 1,000 young women competing in Morocco simply by making sure they could. And that program blossomed. It blossomed into a program that we call ACPC for Girls. And so I'd like to announce and let's focus on the recipients of the Outstanding ICPC Community Engagement Award for going to ACPC for Girls, that provides thousands of girls and young women the opportunity to compete in competitive programming in Africa and Asia. Okay? And And right now, I would just absolutely love to find out who's supposed to come up on the stage to receive the gift, and so as a result of that, I'm going to ask Mohammed Fawad, who manages to figure out exactly what needs to be done. And Mohammed, if you'd come up here and help us give this out, because Mohammed Fawad is a member of the ICPC Foundation Board. So Mohammed, would you do the honors?
Yes, please. So first is Professor Ismail Farag, AST President. Please come to the stage. Please come to the stage. Professor Yusril Gamal and Professor Usama Ismail.
So thank you very much to Yusril Gamal, Osama Ismail, Mohammed Fawad, Sidi Malanin, Mohammed Abd al-Wahab, Ahmed el-Sayed, Ahmad...
I'm sorry, Bill. It's better to use the microphone. Thank you.
Okay, you can all read this. And don't forget the first name. Dr. Ismail Farag, the AST President.
Oh, my goodness, and Ismail Farag.
The microphone is behind you, thank you. And now we're coming back to our participants. We're ready to introduce you Group 2.
Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Africa and Arabia. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Africa and Arabia. Ain Shams University, Faculty of Computer and Information Sciences. Al-Bath University, Alexandria University Faculty of Engineering, American University of Beirut, the Arab Academy for Science and Technology, Alexandria, Cairo University Faculty of Computers and Artificial Intelligence, Damascus University, German University in Cairo, Higher Institute for Applied Science and Technology, Institut National des Sciences Appliquées et des Technologies, Lebanese American University, New York University Abu Dhabi, Princess Sumaya University for Technology, Syrian Virtual University, the University of Jordan, Tishreen University, welcome to the leadership of ICPC Asia Pacific, Southeast Peninsula, and the South Pacific. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Asia Pacific, Southeast Peninsula, and South Pacific. Ateneo de Manila University, Pina Nusantara University, Hanoi University of Science and Technology, KAIST, Korea University, Kyoto University, Kyungpook National University, National Taiwan University, National Tsinghua University, National University of Singapore, National Yangming Chiaotong University, Seoul National University, Sogang University, Ulsan National Institute of Science and Technology, Universitas Indonesia, the University of Isu, the University of Auckland, the University of Engineering and Technology, VNU, the University of Science, VNU HCM, the University of Tokyo, the University of Tsukuba, the University of Western Australia, Waseda University, Yonsei University.
Hey everyone, today we are writing history and kicking off a global event. An event where people from different countries with different cultures and values speak the same language, the programming language. And an introduction to any programming language usually starts with this phrase we all know, "Hello, world." So, it would be simply rude if both the launch of the ICPC and introduction to the art of this country, lucky enough to host it, didn't include those two iconic words. So, hello ICPC, hello Russia, and hello world.
Comma plus bracket period slash asterisk plus equals dollar percent less quotation mark slash plus comma space move equals slash asterisk comma bracket space loop. Plus equals dollar percent less quotation mark slash plus comma space move equals slash asterisk comma bracket space quotation mark whoop. Comma plus bracket period slash asterisk plus equals dollar percent less quotation comma rolled. Comma plus bracket period slash asterisk plus comma.
Hello.
print, output, print, output, print, output, print, output, print, output, print, output, out, 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 out,
Exclamation mark.
Thank you. As you can see, Russian singers don't like to wear similar sweaters and hoodies. Thank you. I'm gonna set that tune as my ringtone. Wait, I don't have a phone, but you guys should totally do it. Well, I believe we helloed the world in a beautiful way. Now, let's hello Jeff Donahue to this stage.
All right, well, that was amazing. I will be adding Hello World and Bubble Sort to my playlist, just like the AI suggested. So thanks to the folks that did the Hello World thing. That was a lot. That was fun to watch. At this point, I would like to invite Bill and Steve to the stage to help me with this next segment. And as they're coming to the stage, I would like to just talk about this segment of awards. These awards are for people that have made amazing contributions to the ICPC and the ICPC community for a long, long time. And so our first award is the James Comer Distinguished Regional Contest Award. And this is for founding and directing ICPC Northern Eurasia Regional Contest for over 2 decades, during which ICPC World Finals, advancing from NIRC, captured more World Final Championships than any other region in the world. The talent that has competed in NIRC has developed engines of prosperity and mission-critical platforms in service to communities that have transformed global society. And so I'm proud to announce that the James Comer Distinguished Regional Contest Director Award is presented to Vladimir Parfanov. Vladimir. Congratulations, Vladimir, for all of your contributions for such a long time. Well deserved.
Let's get a photo. One photo.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Jeff. Those were the wonderful 26 years with you its team. Thank you.
Thanks, Vladimir, and congratulations. And now for our next award, the Global Impact Award. For over 2 decades of mentorship during the development of ICPC at ITMO, his mentoring of students in competitive programming, their coaches, their programs that have reached out and raised the bar of excellence in the ICPC community. In service and spirit, his service and spirit embodies the ideals of ICPC professorial mentorship in the pursuit of excellence. The ICPC Foundation Global Academic Impact Award is presented to a recipient who has played a significant role in raising the academic bar of excellence within the ICPC global community in keeping with the mission of the ICPC Foundation in advancing the art and sport of competitive programming. So at this time, I would like to invite Gennady Karkevich to the stage. Gennady? He is accepting the award on behalf of Anatoly.
Dr. Shalito has played such a huge role, and we're so glad for you to be here because he played a role in your life.
Thank you. It is an honor for me to receive this award on behalf of Anatoly Shalito. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations. Let's see the participants and organizers, and we are ready to our group 3. Please take a look at the screen.
Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Latin America. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Latin America. Escuela Superior de Computo Instituto Politécnico Nacional, Facultad de Ciencias University Nacional Autónoma de Mexico, the Institute of Computing, Federal University of Amazonas, Instituto de Informática UFG, Instituto Tecnológico Superior del Sur de Guanajuato, University de Buenos Aires, FCEN, Universidad de Chile, the Universidad de Costa Rica, Universidad de Guanajuato, Universidad de La Habana, Universidad de Oriente, sede Antonio Maceo, University ICPC, the University Nacional de Colombia, Bogotá, the University Nacional de Córdoba, FAMAF, the Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería, FC, the Universidad Nacional del Sur, the Universidad Panamérica Campus Bonatara, the Universidad Simón Bolívar, the Universidad de Brasilia, the Universidad de Sao Paulo, Universidad de Sao Paulo, Campus de San Marcos, Universidad Estudiantil de Campinas, the Universidad Federal de Minas Gerais, the Universidad Federal de Pernambuco, the Universidad Federal de Ceará, Campus Quebrada. Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Asia East. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Asia East. Beihang University, Beijing Normal University, the Chinese University of Hong Kong, China University of Mining and Technology, East China Normal University, Fudan University, Fuzhou University, Hangzhou Jiangxi University, Nanjing University, Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics, Peking University, Shandong University, Shanghai Jiaotong University, Shanghai University, Southeast University, China, Southwest Minzu University, Tsinghua University, the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China, Zhejiang University, Shenzhou University, Songshan Sun Yat-sen University.
And we continue moving through the time and space of this event. And let's welcome Jeff Donahue.
All right, our next award is the Outstanding International Service Award, and for developing the CADIS online system for delivering competitive programming competitions, for providing support for contests in Europe and North America, and providing one of the key control systems for the ICPC World Finals, both as a primary or in a supporting role, all over a period of 10 years, a decade. The Outstanding ICPC International Service Award is presented to persons or groups who have provided extraordinary and sustained service and advancement for the art and technology of competitive programming, especially in making participation available globally with no barriers. So I would like to thank Frederick Namilla, Greg Hammerly, and Per Soderman. Frederick, are you here? All right, let's give them a round of applause. See, this is why Frederick wins awards for these sorts of things. He's back in the manege making things happen. So congratulations to CADIS. And now our Outstanding International Service Award for developing the Code Forces competitive programming environment that is available globally for online participation, for supporting numerous ICPC regional competitions and ICPC challenges, for supporting the ICPC University Commons Initiative, and for hosting the ICPC World Finals Invitational, all for a period of over 10 years. The ICPC Outstanding International Service Award is presented to persons or groups who have provided extraordinary and sustained services and advancement for the art and technology of competitive programming, especially in making participation available globally with no barriers. So special thanks in winning this award to Code Forces and Mike Mirzayanov.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Actually, I'll be very short because right now we are running Division 2 contest on Code Forces, and I need to just review how it's going right now. Thank you very much. ICPC and Code Forces are real good friends, and I hope that it will be, I'm sure that it will be the same for many years in the future. Thanks.
I consider Mike to be a coach of almost everybody here, or at least a co-coach of almost everybody here at the ICPC World Finals. So thanks Mike and Code Forces for your incredible contribution. And next, I would like to announce the Joseph de Blasi Outstanding Contribution Award for advancing the art and science of computing in the classroom and lab, and through providing gifted students in Northern Eurasia and around the globe opportunities to pursue excellence through competitive programming and special development and training programs coordinated through ICPC NERC headquarters. For over 2 decades, ICPC NERC volunteers have provided training and ICPC competitions, culminating in countless opportunities for students of computing. The Joseph de Blasi Outstanding Contribution Award is presented annually to a person or group who has played an instrumental role in the success of the ICPC for 5 or more years. And this award goes to the ICPC Northern Eurasia Regional Leadership, with Matvey Kazakov as the head of delegation. Matvey, will you come to the stage? Oh, already on the stage.
As it was said, NERC is crossing 25 years border, and we reached a lot. 10 countries, 66 regions in Russia organize NERC events. Every year, 7,000 students from 300 universities participate in this event, and we've won 14 trophies already. And I think that the top input into this result is going to our volunteers who help in each region, and all those people who you can see in this list. It's so long. I want to thank you all, because this is your award, and I'm just receiving it for you. Thank you.
Thank you. My artificial intelligence is telling me that we are coming back to our participants. Here we go, friends, presenting the group 4.
Welcome to the leadership of ICPC Europe. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC Europe. Bill Kent University, Charles University in Prague, École Normale Supérieure de Paris, the École Polytechnique, ETH Zurich, Faculty of Computer Science Belgrade, Jagiellonian University in Krakow, Kharkiv National University of Radio Electronics, Leiden-Utrecht University, Technische Universität München, Utrecht-Leiden University, Università degli Studi di Milano, Universidad Politecnica de Catalunya, the University of Bucharest, the University of Cambridge, the University of Warsaw, the University of Wrocław, the University of Zagreb, welcome to the leadership of ICPC North America. Welcome to the ICPC World Finalists advancing from ICPC North America. California Institute of Technology, Carnegie Mellon University, Columbia University, Cornell University, Duke University, Georgia Institute of Technology, Harvard University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, McGill University, New York University, Princeton University, Purdue University, Stanford University, Swarthmore College, the University of British Columbia, the University of California at Berkeley, the University of Central Florida, the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, the University of Rochester, the University of Southern California, the University of Texas at Austin, the University of Texas at Dallas, the University of Utah, the University of Waterloo, the University of Wisconsin-Madison, Virginia Tech.
Thank you. One more award, and one more time to see Bill Pouch on this stage. Welcome back on stage, Bill.
I would like to welcome Roman Elizarov to the stage. Roman. Why don't you come over here and we'll move over there in just a second. Thank you. Mark Measures was my friend. He was a wonderful, wonderful person who gave everything that he had to everything that he did, and he was an inspiration as a volunteer for everyone. And so the very first award that we actually gave to the volunteer community was the Measures Award. Roman, for several decades of ICPC leadership in Northern Eurasia, championing the art and science of competitive programming among universities in NEARC, serving as NEARC Chief Judge and directing ICPC Live, and engaging community leadership in support of ICPC programs. In service and in spirit, Roman Elizarov embodies the ideals of the ICPC. The Mark Measures Distinguished Service Award is presented annually to a person or group who's played an instrumental role in the success of the ICPC for 15 or more years, and you have most certainly done that. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
You bet. Let's get a picture over here, though, if you will.
Thank you very much. So ICPC is as old as I am, and it's been with me for more than half of my life. So it's a great honor for me, and ICPC is not just half of my life, it's more, it's actually like with me forever. Thank you.
Let's shout out Bill Poucher and Roman Elizarov with his personal contribution. Teams from Russia have been demonstrating rock-solid results in the ICPC contests. Best of luck and more to come. And I'm inviting to this stage none other but Jeff Donahue. Somehow he always has something to say. Welcome back, Jeff.
All right, I think the AI has turned on us, so we got to be careful. You know, none of this would be possible without all of the amazing volunteers that we have to put this together. ICPC is such an amazing organization because it brings together the volunteer spirit of people from around the world. So I would like to give my special thanks and all of our recognition to the host volunteers, right? You've seen them around in the yellow shirts that say, you know, how can I help you on the back? They all have big smiles. on their face. I want to kidnap several of them to take them back to Baylor University. I know they're wonderful students. And of course, a special thank you to all of the ICPC volunteers that have worked really hard to pull together this contest and just really knock it out of the park for all of our regional contests and for this World Finals. So join me in a big, loud round of applause for our host and ICPC volunteers. All right. So we want to get this thing started. To help me do that, I would like to invite to the stage Dr. Ray Gorodsky. Andre is going to help us kick off officially this Moscow ICPC World Finals. Andre?
Well, guys, once again, we're starting our competitions, our contests.
Thank you, everybody, and congratulations and teams. Go big. Win it. Thank you. Good night.
Once again, let's acknowledge and applaud everyone that has just taken the stage and everyone who teed throughout the night, as well as everyone in this room. A heartfelt thanks to everyone that has been making ICPC a reality. A competition bringing the best people together and also showing the rookies any one of them can become one of those best and stand here on this stage. All of you are a part of a huge and important cause. Dear guests and participants, let's greet a composer Vladimir Rannev for the world premiere here and today for 3 musical pieces you've been first to watch this evening. Let's applaud. And now, the ICPC opening ceremony is coming to a close. It means that we are in for something we actually came together for, the contest itself. I'm wishing all the participants to show off your best skills, knowledge and talent, and to score the best results with your teams. And for fans to root for them so hard that they have to give it their 100. May the tech force be with you. Let the games begin. Here, you at the ICPC battlefields. And the last but not least, we are inviting you for the buffet outside this hall on the 2nd floor. Have a nice evening and bon appetit!